What's up, everybody? This is the Anime Squad Podcast, episode 136. Woo! I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And like always, guys, never forget, hit that like button, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Helps us keep growing and, reach out to more beautiful people like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And like always, if it's your first time being here, welcome. We talk about anime, discuss them, all the new animes currently happening this season. And yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Starting off with Skip and Loafer, episode 3. And yeah, this one was it was cool. We got introduction to a new character. Her name was Kurumi, which was she's the shy archetype. She's the like, oh god.
She's the quiet girl.
And like social interactions, not her forte.
Of course.
But the reason we encounter her, our main girl, she wants to join the student council, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. She wanted to join the student council, and the friends came to support him.
Yeah, came to support her, and including our boy wanted to kind of join.
Yeah. Because, of course, you didn't want to join the drama club.
No. Which we still have an idea what's that about, so.
Of course.
But yeah. So that's where our Misumi meets Kurumi. And yeah, she's like, oh god. She's talking to me. She's boss girl. I can't compete with that.
Yeah, it was more of she was talking to herself mostly in her head, like what she thought of them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like I get it, judgmental is one thing when it comes to people that are, like closed-minded, or not closed-minded, but like they just is to themselves,
No, yeah, like introvert or like like really shy. Because it's funny in the first like half, it's like them trying to talk to each other, but like she's shy, but not like as shy as she was. So.
Yeah, because no, I get her too. Like I'm introvert compared to you, Omar, where you're extrovert in general. So you're willing to open up to people while I'm like, I'll open up to people, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Kind of moment,
Okay.
So this was the episode in general, just about her, just trying to, I guess, understand why are we hanging out too.
Yeah, and I like she's making the step to join clubs,
Yeah.
What you do in high school and all that stuff.
Of course.
But unfortunately, both of them couldn't even join. They couldn't join the student council.
Yeah, because they were not open for that.
Yeah, so I guess like the school already assigns positions to certain students for that, because that's where they handle all the money and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently there's a small, like another club that kind of, it's like the supporting club to them, and they told them they told the girls that they could join that if they really want to and stuff. So
oh, okay, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it was kind of there. It was weird because the build up to get to that club, just to like fall down like that. I was like, oh, okay.
I guess it wasn't that important. If anything, it's more the about them.
Well, it was
instead of the club.
It was important to Misumi.
Oh, of course, yes.
Because it's kind of like a prestigious role to her, I guess.
Yeah.
What she's gonna do in the future.
The boss.
Yeah, exactly. So it made sense for her, like, oh, I really need to be in here, But we'll see if she tries that. And yeah.
Yeah, because they never even joined, right?
No.
Like, yeah. It was more of the hangout. If anything, they went for Starbucks.
Yeah. The Starbucks after, which was cute,
Of course.
Because that's when Misumi gets her ID, and then that's when they go hang out at Starbucks. And yeah, that's when, the two different girls kind of like, it's like, why would this girl get this boba,
this weird drink,
strawberry watermelon drink?
Yeah.
Like it don't look good, but hey, I'm glad she was open up to it too, and they both had it.
Yeah, because of course, she was judging all three of the characters pretty much.
Yeah.
The cute boy, the
pretty girl,
the pretty girl, and then our our boss, our tough girl.
Yeah.
But she like I guess she opened up to them in general,
No, it was cool.
especially with the picture.
Oh yeah, that blurry picture.
Yeah, it's like just send it.
And I like how because she left early, the pretty girl, because she wasn't interested in the club,
Yeah,
and she was like, y'all didn't invite me to Starbucks.
yeah, because she would have wanted to go there with them.
I love their line conversation.
Oh yeah,
The stamps.
and of course,
Yeah, the big one.
the big one.
After that, Kurume, she invites Misumi to go watch a movie, but I guess everyone overheard.
Yeah.
And they make it, instead of like just an intimate bond between two people, a group activity.
And she didn't want it.
It's not that she didn't want it. I think she, at first she didn't want it, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think she was not like we've been saying earlier. She's not comfortable with that whole idea.
No, yeah, that's why she didn't want it. it just wanted to invite her, and that was it.
Yeah.
No, but you get it like towards the end. You know, the whole conversation between the two girls.
Yeah.
But that's later on, of course. So,
Yeah.
So everyone's jumping in. They're like, oh, sure. Why not? This looks fun. I want to see classic films.
Yeah. This is cool. It's something that I would do personally in real life. So I would have gone.
Me, I'm not that much keen to old
man.
films.
Who doesn't love the Wizard of Oz? But anyway. But yeah, like throughout the whole time, she was just uncomfortable. Like pretty hard to open up while everyone's like just opening up to themselves. And that one girl comes back up.
Yes.
The trying to get our main boy's attention.
Oh, of course, like always.
And she's like try-harding, like to be pretty.
Oh, the whole prettiness and their outfit. Oh, the ant.
Oh yeah.
The clothing thing, that was funny.
Like
she was over stylizing herself, and
Yeah.
then the ant's like, nah, you're not going like that.
Don't be a bright strawberry.
Yeah.
Be the cute, simple girl you are.
Oh, but yeah, the other girl, the one that's the mean one to
Mitsumi.
yeah, like she pretty much like was judging them already with their outfits and stuff. Like, oh, I'm the best right now.
I'm the well dressed.
Yeah, I'm fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, you know, our girl comes in, and of course she's dressed well, like really well. So then she feels self-confident and stuff like that. And then that's when our blonde hair dude's like, oh damn, she's upset now.
Yeah, because at first he didn't like how they last interacted.
Yeah.
But like he's just like, hey, I see your situation. I'm not gonna put you in blast, but I sympathize with you, and I like that about him. He's
Well,
like,
if anything, no, he was saying, hey man, I like your
I like your outfit. Yeah, because you know he can see that she tried a lot,
Yeah.
and like she was getting self-doubt once she showed up.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't like blood out, you know, like, hey, what's wrong with you, you know?
Hey, he's the nice guy, man.
Yeah.
He's nice for a reason.
And that's when what was her name? Mamiya-chan, the pretty one.
Yeah.
She started. She was trying to open up to Kurume, and she was like, you know, kind of like
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, giving that.
It's kind of obvious. No, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, you don't know this person, and you're like, stay away, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that comes into mind whenever like conversations like that happen. You know, like someone just burst into you like that. You don't know. You're like, I don't even know what to say at that moment. So you're like, try to again ignore the person, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a mean way, but it's just you don't know what to say at the moment. And she had that kind of feeling, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I read it from myself, you know.
Yeah.
And but it also hurts her too,
mm-hmm.
because you know it feels like you don't want to talk to her, and throughout the whole, you know, the whole time they were there, like, hey. And that's when the whole motion happens, you know, like, hey, if you don't want to talk to me, or you shouldn't have. No, what was it?
You should have said it was just you and Misumi going
Yeah.
on this activity instead of inviting the whole group.
Yeah,
But that she was like, no,
but not in a mean way. Like she like just
She was just pointing out the obvious.
yeah,
Like she's not done.
yeah.
She could read the room.
But of course, she didn't feel that way at the end too.
Yeah, she was like, no, like don't take it like that.
Yeah,
Like I would like to be friends with him. I'm not ready for that situation. Which she eventually does once they get in the theater and eat the popcorn.
Our MC herself was not reading the
Nah.
the whole argument, or not argument, but the whole situation, the awkward situation where she was trying to get them together.
Hey, but she was eating the popcorn, all right?
Well, she kind of got it there, but it was by luck with the salt. And, what was it? Salt and
Caramel.
Caramel, yeah. Because one like more caramel than salt, and then
Popcorn.
of course, you know, the two girls bonded over the salt and caramel because she mixed them together.
Yeah. It was cute. It was very cute.
I like the both MCs. Like she was struggling. He helped a bit, and then at the theater, that one part where she's like, "Can you help me a bit?"
Oh.
Like she was mouthing it, so
Yeah.
so he didn't understand it right. Oh, it was funny.
No, yeah, and I think that's why I still like this. Like, I still like watching it because every character's themselves, and like they're not. It's not like they have a trope, but it's not like like that character's the trope, you know. Like, there's more depth into it, so that's why I'm more like looking into it now. I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
No, well, like in general, you know, there's people that are extrovert in general. You know, like they're willing to talk, and they watch probably anime, or they don't watch anime, but they still like want to talk to you. You know.
Yeah.
They're not saying like, oh, look, this, you know, this weird nerd or something like that. You know, they want to talk to you.
Yeah,
kind of.
especially around this time now.
Yeah.
If you would have said back then, hell no. But yeah, great episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's basically it. Just introducing Kurume and her introvertness. So,
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens next.
We still need to know the whole what do you call it?
The whole drama.
The drama thing,
His
and then
past.
whether she joins that club or
Yeah.
they join the club.
Yeah, the supporting council group.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, so we'll see. A lot more to look forward to. And yeah, can't wait to see next episode. But with that being said, we move on with Yuri Is My Job, episode 3. And yeah, Hime is having a crisis.
Yeah, well, I think this episode is mostly about Hime's fake facade, right?
Yeah. She's basically the whole facade of, and the whole why her senpai's not giving her the attention that she gets from everyone else.
Pretty much. And of course, you know, she admitted that she was fake.
Yeah, she was faking the whole look at me, I'm super cute. I ain't adorable.
Pretty much. The whole, you know, nice person kind of mentality, I guess.
Yeah, she
The fakeness of
she's
what she is.
because she's trying to talk to her friend, her blue hair friend. What was her name? Oh yeah, I got the animes confused. Mamiya-chan in this show, but yeah, she's trying to talk to her. When she was in the changing room, but it happens to be her senpai, and she was like, I knew it.
Oh, she didn't say I knew it.
No,
she
but
was
like she gave that look. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's when we get that flashback of
With Hime, right?
Yeah, with
Hime
Hime.
with that, yeah.
we get that flashback when a bold girl in middle school or like elementary or something, she was like, she's a liar, don't trust her, she don't like anything you guys are saying, and the girls were
Pretty much is that whole situation was that you know, like she's fake,
yeah,
and everyone ignored her after that.
yeah,
In general.
like she really doesn't want to be friends with anyone.
So I guess after that, she's like, I guess throughout the whole entire episode, it was just her. What was it called? Her like, oh, is she gonna tell everyone else?
Yeah.
In the in the cafe.
She was panicking.
Yeah,
Her status quo is gonna be disrupted or something like that.
pretty much. So she just kept an eye on her senpai in general.
Yeah, it affected her job, bro.
Oh yeah, she wasn't thinking. She was
wasn't
getting
being-
the wrong order.
She was not being the little cute little kawaii.
So they both got in trouble.
Yeah, because the manager was like, "Both of you in my office. You're both fired." No, just kidding.
Damn.
You both had to settle this beef because I can't handle this. I'm going on the show floor now.
Well, what about your arm though?
Play it off.
Oh no, I broke my arm.
Oh no, still gotta work for me. But yeah, they try to talk it out, and
No, they did talk it out.
Yeah.
This is where the colors came out.
no, it got ugly in the end
Oh yeah.
because she was like,
Do you not remember me? Do you not who I am?
and I think that's why she's mad at her all the time.
Of course.
She didn't remember her. She was like, "I'm that girl that called you out in middle school. How dare you forget about me?
Oh yeah.
What's different about me right now?"
I don't think she said. That's how
No,
it ended.
I know.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how it ended. I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting."
Yeah. So Hime was just listening to the story. She did remember, I think, right?
No,
A bit.
she did after senpai.
She said the name, right?
she said her name
ID.
and she showed her ID.
On her outfit, no? Her school outfit.
I don't know if the
Think
squad-
so?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
I remember. I don't know. But yeah.
But yeah, that's that's the gist of that episode. Short and simple, and just a lot of Hime trying to comprehend her status quo in the cafe and life.
Yeah. Now it's if anything, she's got to stop lying.
Yeah,
You know, she has to grow out of the whole facade and be herself.
exactly. So
That's what I want to see from this for the next episode. You know,
yeah,
her starting to change, and hopefully, Senpai kind of forgives her
which I
for
think
what she did.
I think she will. She maybe lighten up a bit. I don't know if like because her willingness or maybe because it's her job.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So we are extending this anime for another 2, but we'll see where it goes from here. It finally got interesting. But yeah, I'm still holding my doubt with this anime. But with that being said, we move on to the next show we have. I got a cheat skill in another world and became an unrivaled in the real world too. Episode 3. God, I love that title.
The clothing episode.
Yes,
The model, my bad.
The GQ episode,
The model.
because
Male model.
our boy Yuunya, since now he's 6'4" and handsome, he needs to find a way.
His clothes ain't fitting him no
Yeah,
more,
he needs
man.
he needs new drip.
He needs new drip.
Yeah,
He don't need to look cringy no more.
Nah. And where to get new drip? Dare you ask, David?
To the mall,
The mall, baby.
of course.
Yeah, so he goes to the mall, doesn't know what the hell to do because he's like, why is there so many clothes? I got so many options. I don't know how to style myself.
No style. He got no style. Well, he never had style to begin with.
Yeah,
when
because he was only 5'6", fat,
he
and now
was
he's
fat.
6'4",
Yeah.
dude, and chiseled.
Jeez.
What can he do? And he's so handsome when everyone's staring at him
Oh yeah.
throughout the whole mall.
He's pretty much a celebrity at that point.
Yeah, without
I was like this episode made me think like, oh man, this is how celebrities feel like in general if they go in public. Like you'll be stared at the whole time. That's how it felt to me. I don't know. I don't know about you, but that's how I felt when I was watching this episode. I was like, damn, geez, can you guys stop looking?
I mean, that's why they got like 12 bodyguards around them. Got them like in a huddle. But then it makes it more obvious like it's someone famous around here.
But still, you know, it's really like it's annoying constantly being seen. But I guess our
But he liked it because he never did that in his past life.
yeah, he's finding he's lucky now.
He's loving the attention.
Yeah.
You know who else loves his attention?
The princess.
Oh yeah, but we'll get to her because she doesn't get a lot of screen time.
Of
no,
course.
our a photographer or a fabulous photographer.
Cause yeah, he basically lost. Oh, not lost. The guy wasn't here. He's late. He's running late.
He's running late. And he's tired of his shindig, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need like a handsome 6'4", beautiful GQ model to show up in my mall right now.
Go find me one.
I need you to find me one right now.
But he finds himself. You know, he went on himself. He went to look for it for himself.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't take that long to find him.
No.
And I don't know how he convinced him, but he was like, "Yeah, I'll take a photo
It was
shoot."
like a Thanos snap, and they were already photo shooting.
Yeah, with
there was no signatures, no nothing. We just went to the photo shoot.
Bam, thank you, man.
I was amazed. I was like, "Whoa,
that quick."
That was quicker than the maid lady from the manager and
and Yuri's my job.
Yuri's my job. I was like, damn, this one was way faster. Dude just went and bam, they're already in taking pictures.
But
so
hey,
I was like, whoa.
Yuunya and Mew, man, they have a powerful connection. You can see the photos.
The man's struggling over here.
Because she's so beautiful.
Yes. But the reason, you know, he's not confident with himself
because
yet.
He's not a model.
Yeah. He doesn't know what to do. He never been this close to a girl this way. This show's so funny.
They're like, oh, he looks so good, and he has like the most like derp face he's making.
And he's so stiff.
Yeah, it's stiff like a rock.
Yeah.
Acting like he's 5'6" again.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I like the fact that he opened up. As well. He started opening up there.
It helps that the model lady was cool. Like she was kind of down to earth, stuff like that. And you know, she got like a simple backstory.
But wait a minute. Of course, it's a simple backstory. I really didn't like her backstory. It was simple. It was like way too easy.
My parents weren't there. I gotta make money my own.
No, she wanted attention, and now she has more attention. Yeah. There,
beautiful.
But I think the important part was when the guy arrived. He made it here. He was like, "Let's get this photo shoot started."
I'm fashionably late,
and I'm ready.
Yeah. So
hey, girl, why didn't we go eat?
Why didn't we hook up last night and stuff?
Yeah.
And
she didn't like that.
Yuunya didn't like that either.
Yep.
And I was like, "Hey, man."
Even the photographer was like, "No,
get out of here."
Like in his head, I guess. And then our boy,
do the judo flip.
Of course, you know, because I guess his power still comes through through the real world. I guess. Yeah.
So he's OP in the fantasy one, is OP in the real world.
Yes.
So because apparently the model was a boxer, so he threw a quick jab or something and he countered it.
Of course.
With a judo flip. Steven Seagal would be proud.
Why that guy?
Because he does those perfectly.
Sure.
But yeah, he runs away like a girl, and
he pretty much gets fired from that guy.
Yeah, the blonde model.
Yeah.
And right there in the spot, he's like, "Hey, Yuunya, I think you got a little fashion bug in you. I think I can make you a star, baby."
and he's humble, you know. He's like, "Nah, man, I don't think this is my style.
I think I need to go to school, finish."
Yeah. He's humble, you know.
Yeah.
Humble guy.
Yeah.
He didn't, shut him down. He was honest with him, you know.
Yeah, wasn't interested in the industry. And he was like, "Hey, at least let me pay you in fashion."
And I got to like experience this new thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." And our model kind of likes him.
Oh, big like.
No. Even the producers, the photographer was like, "Oh, you like him,
Damn.
like him."
Yeah, you like.
And
like you're red as a tomato.
Yeah.
And
of course, during the episode, that was we went back to the
Isekai.
The Isekai, yes.
For like a quick minute.
We of course she was trying to find the person that saved them.
And what a selfish princess, by the way.
Hey, man, she got saved, man. She would have died
Yeah, I know, but
by the goblin.
she's so selfish. I know she got saved, but it's just like, yeah, I want to meet this hunk again, so I'm gonna make my other soldiers die for me, so until we find him.
Hey, man, that sounds like
Love.
no, not well. Yes, and more like royalty kind of thing,
Yeah,
like kingdom kind of thing. You send your soldiers. Don't matter.
your grunts.
Yeah, you send your grunts. But our
Yuunya gets there.
Yep,
Saves the day as always.
Saves the day, chucking every weapon he has, taking down people,
Yep.
monsters.
Even
and,
saving people.
Yep.
Like giving them
Pops out his potions.
Max
and stuff,
potion.
yeah.
Full restore.
She gently jogs to him, says,
Will you marry me?
"Will you marry me?"
Yep.
And everyone's like, "What?"
I love that trope.
Yes. I always think it's funny.
Yeah. It never gets old.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the episode, and yeah, like we said, this is the GQ model episode, so I'm surprised we even got fantasy in there.
Yeah, man, I like where it's going.
Yeah.
I like it has best of both worlds.
Well, three.
Well,
worlds.
yeah, 3 worlds.
We got.
Oh, we
School
haven't
life.
got to the fantasy as much.
No.
Yeah.
The first, if anything, the first episode, because that's where he gets the transformation, and
Yeah,
you know how his grandpa was doing it, but like after that, it's just like
it's more about him,
yeah, him cheating in the real world.
Hey, man, he deserved it though.
Yeah, so you gotta be 6'4".
Jeez.
But yeah, okay episode. Did I love it? Some bits. Was it the best? No. But yeah, that'll be it for that anime, and we'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully, maybe we get an episode where he becomes an astronaut. That would be awesome. Get recruited in NASA. Anyways, move on to the next anime. We have My Love Story with Yamada at level 999, episode 4.
The continuation of the IRL.
Yeah, the guild meeting.
The guild meeting.
Guild gathering.
Gathering, yeah.
At RL at the FOS
And
Cafe.
And you got your answer.
I did.
You didn't like it.
I didn't.
Me neither. Because I had my own. Like, I made up my own story and it didn't work.
So, what we're talking about, obviously,
The big question.
the big question of like, who was
Rudy?
Rudy?
Yeah.
The bunny girl in the
bunny
guild.
girl. Yeah.
And
Who's the one that's really, the passionate for our MC girl?
yeah, who's supporting her throughout. And you would think, just right off the way, you'd think it was Yuunya, that's the gothic Lotica girl, but no, it's not her.
She throws out a nope.
It's her brother, Itya, the very obsessive FOS passionate gamer.
Yes.
Our man.
Yep.
And he don't care. He loves it. He's like, I love my character.
And the funny thing was, it was based. The character was based on the sister.
Yeah.
Of course, the gothic lolly.
Yeah, Yuunya.
Yuunya, yeah. So it was based on her, but he created it. The goddess, his goddess.
Yes.
Girl. But he's making her talk. It was a weird conversation he was having. But he was her pretty much.
Yeah, he's her.
He's her.
And
yeah.
he loves everything about her. She's
Yeah.
like perfection, goddess, and he's just glad that he's playing her.
Yeah.
While our other character, Kamato, our older man.
No, because I think the most funniest part was like, but I gave you my number. No, you gave her the number. I was like, okay.
It's like, am I talking to you? No, you're not talking to me. You're talking to me. You're talking to Ryu Hime. All right, get that right. I still support you, girl. And she just can't get over it. It's like, oh, I'm talking to a dude with my problems. But I think it's even cooler. So
Yeah.
But I really wanted the older gentleman to be her. It would have been funny.
Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be someone that wasn't at the gathering,
Yeah,
like that were probably at
a
home.
missing guild member.
Yeah, missing guild member. So it would have been her, but I guess not.
Nah,
We were both wrong.
unfortunately. So that begs the question: who is Yuunya in the guild? We don't know. She hardly logs in. She hates the game or some. Well, doesn't tolerate the game. She finds it kind of boring.
But no, the important part was like, why is he with our MC Yamata?
Oh, the our girl.
Yeah, the small girl.
Yeah.
Runa, or can't pronounce her name, but yeah, her. And
Yeah, she's mad dogging her throughout the whole
oh yeah,
meetup, and it's such like a gamer girl thing. I feel like maybe it's like a trope, but like there can never be two gamer girls in a group because they never get along. There could be one.
yeah, cause she likes both the brother and Yamada, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she really likes Yamada.
Yeah.
I think that's why she's still there. And
Yeah.
her brother she can tolerate because
Yeah.
it's family.
Of course.
But she's like, I hate that. She's not right for him.
Yeah.
Why is she here? And she's like, what? I thought we could hit it off.
But then what do you call it? I think after, what was it?
Oh, the cafe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when Yamada and her they go walk back home, something like that, and they explain like the whole living situation. And how,
Oh yeah, I thought that was adorable when she like him not like, oh, it's not adorable the fact that he's always eating on the street
hey, he's living
or
like
hasn't had a meal for his own, you know.
he's living like a college student.
Yeah,
It's normal.
I know, but for
But
her,
yeah,
it's like,
he's
come
like-
on.
He's like, if you could do it, if she's able to support a home cooked meal, then yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
But hey, he's like, he's chill with it. I didn't mind it. I was like, yeah, dude, just live off of ramen. It's all good. It's working out for you. You look 6'4" and handsome, so.
jeez. And then she brings
No, it is super cute. It's like,
yeah.
she was like, can you give me 10 minutes? Wait right here on the bench.
He took a nap, a sweet nap.
Yeah. And she packed him like what? Like a week's worth of food.
Yeah, she had a lot of food.
Hey man, curry. Curry gets you like that, bro. Curry and rice.
Hey, so it can go bad, right?
Nah, it can't go bad.
Within those 2 days.
Yeah, she cooked it fresh that day, apparently. So yeah, that was.
Then she kept everything neat too. I was like, damn.
Hey man, that's a girl for you. They know how to pack everything nicely.
Yeah.
So it was cute, kind of wholesome. I loved it. But yeah, that's when Reunion calls her. She was like, "Hey."
Oh no, I think another important part about Yamada in general is that the fact that he doesn't know like relationship in general.
No,
This episode really explained too.
he's adults.
Yeah. And how he has hurt a girl before and he
Yeah,
didn't know why.
The
too.
flashback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because he was talking to his friend, you know.
Itia.
Yeah. And the whole phone call was it was fake too. I was like, oh damn. So this is the first time he lies to her too.
Yeah,
in a
because
way.
he felt like a disturbed aura.
Yeah, because
Wow.
he got the wrong idea.
While
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh my god, this is getting like intimate kind of aura."
Yeah, so both of them were getting I guess the
Missed
wrong idea.
signals.
Yeah.
There was a link, but it was the wrong signal.
Yeah. So Yamada in general was just like, I don't know what to do, you know.
Yeah.
So he kind of talks to his friend over it, and I thought that that was a little bit of build up for him in general, since he's not an emotional guy.
Nah.
But he's starting to feel, you know.
Yeah. Little by little, every episode he opens up more and more. So building that character development, you know. You gotta love it.
This season we have a lot of non-emotion characters, huh?
Yeah. A lot. So, but like this, if anything, this is the show like it really builds on that, and it
Yeah.
works. I feel like it works in this show a lot. Yeah, it's a good thing because he's our main character.
Of course.
And no, but like I said earlier, that's when we get Runya calls up our main girl, and she's like, "Hey, I feel bad what I did at the cafe. I'm just not ready to open up to a new person and stuff. And I think we should have a redo, and we should hang out next Saturday and stuff. And it leaves. She accepts it. She's like, oh yeah. Like that's okay. Like, we're girls. We could, do it over and all that stuff. And she's excited for it. She's ready to go. But it leaves Yamada gets like a that's weird, because I think next Saturday she's busy.
Yeah, because then isn't she getting tutoring from him? I think, if I'm correct, or he read the agenda where it said tutoring something.
Yeah, so either they're both gonna meet up, like it's gonna be a 3-party, or she's gonna flake on her and leave her hanging.
Yeah, so we'll see on that.
We don't know her true intentions, but she's plotting something.
Yeah,
all girls do. But
we'll see if it's either bad or good. Hey man, they'll leave our question again for next week. If either she's doing it a bad attempt or a good attempt.
That's what this anime does really well. It's like, hey, what's the next episode gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Either be big or small, but hey, keeps the tension rolling. I like it. But yeah, Yuunya, not the sweetest girl. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the next anime. We have Heavily Delusional, episode 4. Manfish, pretty dangerous. Well,
I think this episode was leaned more to our other squad.
Yeah, the facility.
Heaven.
The Heaven facility.
Yeah,
like it was mostly in that area.
Yeah,
we got more answers of what's going on in there. And
but of course with our two journey to the basically heaven, the fish, the
fish arms,
so fish arms couldn't be targeted. It was hard. I was like, whoa, so how are you guys gonna defeat the fish then?
It was cool. It was a cool fight, because he's like,
I'm curious how she in general like figures out how to take the fish out. Like what in like how did you know?
Well, I think like the fish thought he was safe because he coated himself in water, that being him able to like move on land. So that was a cool touch, and like he had like a hydro pump attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess fun fact that I didn't know, when the water touches marijuana, it soaks up all the water in it.
I was not I was confused with the translation there on the subs. I don't know whether it was what do you call it, food in general, because there was also like different food in there.
No. That's what she said. Like there's food on the top ship and then the bottom ship. That's why they brought her down.
Oh yeah.
Because the marijuana was in there, and that's what it was soaking up all the water.
Oh, cause you're right. Yeah. So pretty smart. She did that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was explaining it to what's his name? The blue white hair.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, to him.
Yeah. He was like, well, how did that work? It was like, hey, I'm a genius. That's why.
Yeah, genius for this part. Not when you died. Hey, man. The older you get, the wiser you get, right?
Yeah, and he does his magic touch thing. The fish dies, but yeah, that's basically like a little bit of the episode. Like you said,
pretty much that we're going to, what do you call it? They needed to know where the symbol was at, and the guy was cool with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So they go to the place that the gangster people are in general.
They were grateful because they didn't die.
Of course. And the brother just tells him, "I'm like, oh, I know that symbol. It's over there.
It should be over there if it's still intact."
And at the end of that part was pretty much they made it to a warehouse store, and that was it. That wasn't not even
close what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But hey, at least
because the symbol wasn't even close to the picture on the gun itself. I thought that was funny, and they were laughing as well.
At least they found food.
Of course.
So, That was a plus.
But yeah, that was in the end for that part.
That was in for their little journey. But like I've been trying to say, the whole facility, it's basically the facility episode. What's going on in there? Like, what they're hiding. Is it a safe place? What are they doing? Are they making the man-eaters? A lot of them.
Think so.
Yeah, a lot of them were kind of answered, like when we see those man-eater babies, which I think were made by the drawing guy again, because we saw him last week. He was making babies.
Mm-hmm. But I'm curious how is that all planned, or how do they all do that?
And I think they got like a god. They're working for a god, right? Like this machine thing.
Machine, yeah. An alien and a machine, maybe. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure.
Like we got vaguely some
introduced to that monster.
So,
and then of course we know that the kids have abilities. These mutants,
School
mutations. These man-eater mutant kids. They're just, they're still young. They're kids.
Yeah.
And
a lot of the weird interactions, they have an eye on it.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the whole facility,
But there's a glitch within our one of our girls where she's trying to find out whether she's just trying to find out stuff, I guess, right?
Yeah. Tokyo.
Tokyo. So Tokyo is getting watched by someone that is not part of heaven. Because there's a couple of times where the camera glitches, so they don't see Tokyo on the screen.
Yeah, I thought she just had power of visibility. But
no, because then they would have saw the frog
yeah.
girl.
That would be the case.
Yeah. And of course, who would sound the alarm of intruders, even though there was no intruders? Yeah. So yeah, someone's working within the facility or outside the facility to. I don't know that person intention yet.
You guys expose the truth?
I guess so.
And maybe get those kids out of there.
Yeah, because of course
there's that one kid.
Yeah, with Tokyo's friend, I guess.
Yeah, she's like decaying or something.
Yeah, like it reminded me of the one girl that was dying already. The one that gave the pistol to our MC. In general.
The sister?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, the one that was traveling with the boy prior.
Yes.
Okay.
With her in general, so that's why I'm like, maybe she came from the facility as well too. That's why she has that gun.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I think that symbol is from that
heaven
facility. In general. Yeah. Still a lot of questions.
Yeah. I mean, those like every time this episode, there's so many questions. Some are answered, and they put more questions in there.
But yeah, Tokyo and the frog girl were pretty much like, oh, they wanted to see the babies. Yeah, and they did see the babies. What you mentioned, of course, they were pretty much man-eater babies. And yeah, I was like, what are they doing with these babies? Is this Resident Evil right here? Is this Umbrella? They're working on mutations.
Viruses.
Oh, no, mutations. I'll say mutations. But who knows?
Yeah, those ones that kind of creeped me out. One of the babies, like, called out her name.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Yeah, and, like, I don't
Stars.
know. Like, I know it was just an eyeball, but there was, like, a kind of like a shadow mouth. Like, you could kind of see it in it. I was like, this baby's evolving or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if they evolved, like, to different creatures. Maybe to the drawings that kid does. Because they use his ability. Like, maybe they use the abilities from these kids to make the babies, like, form into creatures.
Yeah.
Who knows? There's so much speculation within this facility.
This world.
This horrible facility.
But yeah.
And why are they doing it?
Yeah, so I'm glad we got kind of like a facility episode. See what's going on there, because we always like jump there and like weird stuff is happening. We get no answers what's going on there. But yeah, hopefully we continue on that. See what's happening to the kid, if she's gonna die or not.
Oh, she's gonna die.
We'll see.
Of course.
Or becomes a man-eater herself. What? That's my speculation.
Of course. She also said to run away.
Yeah, get out of here.
This place is dangerous.
It's evil.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's heavily delusional. Another good episode, I like to say. A lot more questions still need to be answered, and will our main two duo reach heaven or not, or find their people they're trying to look for? But yeah, with that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Dr. Stone, New World, episode 3.
The oil episode.
Yes.
Oh, First Contact.
Our Black Jewel.
Yep.
And yeah, apparently
This episode was pretty like not a lot of
no, it was just a lot of setup of like, hey, aren't we glad we have photos?
We got photos, guys.
And
Can you believe that?
the fact that we got photos, we know where to go hunt or.
But what are those 4 spludges there on the photos?
Yeah, we found the oil rig in Japan apparently.
Yeah, and 18, I forgot the
Yeah,
number.
they were famous for like boars playing in the oil.
Yeah, so we were getting an actual story about this.
Yeah, actually history lessons, and lo and behold, history tends to repeat itself, David. And these boars, and they were gonna cook this poor little boar after finding the oil.
But they couldn't because, the pig was already infected with the oil
Yeah,
itself.
it smelled
So
like oil.
completely, like, you can't rub it off.
Yeah,
So
they can't kill this bit.
it's
boar.
free.
But the rest of the boars we might get. Agriculture.
So
baby.
so I guess it became the pet of the the apple girl or whatever
Yeah.
her name is.
Samus girl.
Part of her. Now they're a trio.
What was she
Her
doing?
and the dog.
Why haven't we seen her for a while? I don't remember.
I forgot.
Was she just helping?
She
them
was
around the boat?
helping over there at the village as well.
Okay.
If anything, I think most of the people started coming back. I guess because they didn't.
They haven't shown up in a while.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So they started helping with the
Senku's voyage.
voyage. Yeah. It's crazy too, the fact that they're advancing a little bit more. So now they're at a motorboat.
Yeah, they make.
So I'm curious if their ship is gonna change a little bit more instead of being a boat. No, not a boat, like a yacht kind of thing, like an engine built one instead of a sails one, since they're getting oil. And you get me?
Yeah, I get you. Like a propeller kind of style.
Yeah,
boat.
yeah. Steam engine kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I can actually make it quicker over there, since the journey is gonna be a lot faster. How they were gonna do it before, I guess, right? Instead of riding the wind.
Yeah. But yeah. I was surprised they were able to make a tower.
Well, yeah, well, they didn't explain that until we saw that Senku's friend was carrying the antenna.
Yeah.
At first, because of course that was later on where we finally get on the boat, the boat with the motor, and they were testing the motor, motorboat and stuff.
They were testing if the oil worked.
Yeah.
Because
it's not oil no more, because he made it into gasoline. Yeah. So then the craziest part is that I guess the squad did not know the fact that they were making a GPS.
Yeah.
It was insane. I was like, what?
It is surprising, but this is the second we're talking about. This man makes anything happen possible.
Yeah, the man made a GPS with I guess a big antenna they had at the village. No, not the village, the new village, right?
I think it was at the science camp. If anything.
Yeah, the science camp.
So.
And yeah, they fired it up, and it worked. And Chrome's girl, she was gonna confess to Chrome.
Yeah, her love. And pulls the whole.
Because Chrome was gonna Chrome did his thing. Now it was her turn to do it.
Yeah.
But we got not a distress call. We got a receiving message, and I was like, what?
Yeah, a Morse code.
Yeah, like when we were watching it, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds like Morse code. And I told Omar, this is Morse code. And then of course, later on they said, of course, the what's his name? The magic dude?
Again?
Yeah, Gen is the one that says that, like, oh, this is Morse code. And I was like, yes, I knew it. And so far, what Senku thinks that it's the one that created this.
The petrified world.
Yeah, so far.
Mm.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, because like you said, we haven't had a villain person in this arc yet. So we might find our big villain. Because, past 2 seasons, we had our antagonist throughout the whole series. So not having an antagonist, like, there's no pressure against Senku and stuff.
I'm curious whether he's telling him, why are you restoring humanity itself, not restoring humanity, but rebuilding how it used to be. I guess maybe my mentality is that he wants to live as a caveman kind of thing. You get me?
Yeah.
At least from when the Morse code thing was why are you doing this kind of thing?
For what we know.
Yeah, because of the Morse code saying why multiple times.
Why are we doing this again?
I'm curious now.
Who is our mysterious villain or person that's trying to stop Senku?
Yeah, because
and he loves it. Hell yeah. Because I haven't had someone to challenge me in a while.
Oh yeah, he was glad. He was like, yes,
bring it, baby.
I need this battle. It's been a while.
Because obviously they're smart enough to do Morse code. So
yeah, so I'm curious if it's one of the people in the opening, and I think it's one of them for sure.
Oh, it's all of them. I'm just kidding.
Oh jeez. But yeah, it's cool seeing Senku evolutionize throughout this episode. Gasoline, pictures, harvesting, saving for the winter, GPS, and a threat against humanity. With Morse code.
Morse code, yes.
Morse code.
So, a lot unpacked in this episode, even though it didn't seem like it, but it's a lot of setup to who we facing. But yeah, that is Dr. Stone and the New World, and the New World sounds scary. But with that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Mashle, Magic and Muscle, episode 3.
And like I said, man, what is Harry's rival?
Malfoy?
Yes. This guy was the Malfoy of this. To me, he was. Because he was being a complete jerk to our MC, like, completely.
Yeah, Mash was getting bullied,
but in a nice way, though. Like, even though I don't think Mash was, like, understanding, he was just doing it. Yeah, he was just doing it.
It makes sense to him because, like, he's never had, anyone else to contact with.
Yeah, so he's like, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah,
why not? I'll do it.
It's oblivious to him.
Yeah, like, I'll do it. I guess I'll do that too.
All these broken textbooks, yeah, I'll take them.
Why not? No, well, it was his textbooks.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
He was like, I'll rough it out, But yeah.
Of course, his roommate in general
Fen?
was being nice to him as well too. Like, he was offering the book. He would. Mashle was being so nice to him in general.
Oh yeah, because he didn't think that he was helping them out.
Yeah,
with their scheme of bullying.
Well, the reason why too is the reason why that guy is that his dad's friend was the vice principal. So if you pretty much do anything to that kid in general,
he had a power status quo.
And you'll get kicked out.
Yeah, he didn't want to go against that. He was like, nah, all right, I'll listen to you.
Yeah,
kind of like last episode with the girl.
Yeah.
How she was used to, like, prevent Mash to pass an exam, but, power of the status quo, man.
Yeah, but with Finn in general, it's like, I don't want to get kicked.
Yeah, I don't want to get kicked, but he had a limit. He was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I can't keep bullying Mash like this. He's done nothing.
Mash was like whatever, but with Finn, he felt the guilt.
Yeah, because now he was the one being bullied.
No, he was being the bullied in a way.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Finn was the bully.
Finn was the bully, but he had enough of it.
Yeah.
And then he tried to like go against it, but nah, he was getting bullied.
Of course. He got trapped, smacked around. That was horrible.
Yeah. So, you know, Mash being our shonen protagonist, he's like,
the emotions kicked in on him like completely. I was like, whoa. He went to overdrive there.
I liked it.
He gave him a good sucker punch to the ground. He slammed into it, passed out.
He didn't punch him. He just like slammed him.
Yeah.
And that's when
well, no one expect that punch. That's why they called it a sucker punch, because no one expect that until they saw him on the ground.
You know who should have been prepared? That vice president, bro.
Oh no, he wasn't.
Yeah, he think it was a big shot coming in. He was like, "What are you doing, Mash?
You can't do nothing to me.
I can get you expelled, boy."
Oh, okay. So you could expel me, all right? At any time? Well, I could bury you at any time.
Oh, yeah.
So he buried the man.
Isn't that awesome?
That was wild.
And yeah, they got him a trip to the office. It was like, hey, man, you can't. They want me to kick you out, and I really don't want to.
Like, even though, you know how Dumbledore is, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, even though you did that, I like you, man.
You're the chosen one.
We'll see what happens later on in your journey, but good luck.
Keep being low profile. I can't keep covering you.
Yeah, because no one likes you. of the people,
the higher ups. I think you're a nobody.
So he pretty much has he has to try his best at that point.
Yeah, because he's still trying to be like the high honor student, best of the best in the school. And
yeah, I think only 3 could be up there if I remember. Something like that. I don't know. To be up there in general.
Yeah, so he's like, damn, I gotta play by the rules if I really want to get that status quo.
Oh, it was funny too during the episode because the whole flying on the broom part.
Oh yeah, he's a master flying.
Oh, of course, man. Yeah. No one could see how he flew from point A to point B at record speed.
Yeah, there was a hater though. Haters gonna hate, and Mash is like, I of course I can fly my broom, dude.
And then of course later on that episode, he ended up going in a Quidditch fight. I mean, a game fight, a broom fight.
It was Quidditch. I don't think they had a name for it. It was just like, you gotta know what it is. And they're like, all right, man, we need you on the team. Apparently you have the world record. Let's go, baby, let's go. And they're like, all right, man, come on, Mashle. Are you in the game? Where are you? Why are you in the ground?
I can't fly my broom.
And then was like booing him and stuff.
It was like that episode of SpongeBob, you know, where he's throwing they're throwing peanuts at Patrick.
Oh,
They're like, I get what I deserve, kind of thing, because they were just throwing stuff at him because he didn't fly up there and help. And that ended that part, right?
Yeah. I think
that was the end, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's gonna be the next Quidditch champion. So
I know.
Unfortunately,
unless he does some insane jumps. To pretend he's flying.
We continue where they left off, and he's like scoring
Yeah.
from down there.
He's dunking them.
That's his new technique.
Yeah. He's just flying. No, he jumps up, dunks it in there.
But,
We'll see.
But I think it was just a comedic effect. And yeah, that was Mashle. Being bullied, but not being oblivious of how he's being bullied. And not taking shit from anyone.
I think we need 2 more characters before we have the whole squad.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I think the red hair boy and
the white haired dude.
Yes. So
see how they are.
Exactly. But yeah, awesome Mashle. Not taking crap from anybody. With that being said, move on to the next anime. We have KonoSuba, an explosion on this wonderful world, episode 3. And yeah, the girls are basically independent throughout this episode.
Yeah, because the teachers and principal are doing the same thing again.
Yes,
They're they got to go out there and do their help.
help the village
Yep.
getting overrun by creatures.
So yeah, they went a self-study.
Self-study mode, and study at the library, and also finding a name for Megumin, because Megumin gets confused whenever Megumin gets called out. A lot of Megumin.
She felt jealous.
So she's like, huh. I don't know. That's when Yuunya gives her a name. It's like, why don't we call her Little Ink? And they're like, that's pretty basic, but I like it.
Yep.
So that was cool. And yeah, they're studying. They're trying to, conversate. A lot. Those are character running for Funora. Those two girls that hang out with each other.
Yeah, but I think they were teasing Yuna.
Yeah.
Yunyun, my bad.
Yeah, I think they were teasing her, but
yeah, because they were making her hair all weird and stuff. But she wanted to keep the hair because they did it for her.
Yeah, because Yunyun as like she's never experienced it, so she's like happy to have friends.
Yeah, because they don't want to consider them as friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and Megumin, they're rivals, dude.
No, I meant the other two girls.
Oh yeah, because she's a bit extra.
Yeah.
But hey, they're not completely mean, so they're trying. That's what I kind of liked. But look, I guess someone decides to join the library. Our man, Bukuro from last episode,
being weird as always,
being a huge incel and a creep.
And yeah,
and the girls are not having
stalker.
it. Yeah, the girls are not having it again, so they bury him in books.
Yeah, for what he was saying, because he knows where she goes. But he knew he needed help.
Yes, and that's when Megumin and Yuunya get him out of those pile of books and take pity for him, and they're like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna help you out. Find Sakoto, the fortune teller, and
she's grinding over there.
She's practicing her combats, and I feel like she's she does say, she's like, he's around here somewhere trying to be a creep, because he does invisibility power and try to get a look up there,
No, I was confused whether she thinks of him as a creep or she understands him wrong and hates, like, he hates her.
He hates her?
Yeah.
No, he loves her.
No, but she thinks that he hates her.
I don't think that's what she meant. No. Because like he's done it so many times. Like she's used to him like being invisible, trying to get a peek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I understand that wrong then.
I don't think he hates her. Well, she hates him. And that's when those One Punch Bears come up from One Punch Man. They look cool. I like their design. And he actually had to show some finesse, some power in his magic, flashiness. It works, and but unfortunately,
she gets caught on it.
Yeah, she gets flamed up as well. And Megumin and them, they're like, "Hey, stop! Control your fire!" And he's like, "I can't. It's the first time kind of using it in full power."
Because he's pretty much trying to show it off on her.
Yep. And
but it went the wrong way.
And she was like, I'm gonna murder you now. And that's when he explains the situation. He's like, if you want just a fortune teller, you could just ask me. I could give you your first free trial test.
Well, because of the saving her, pretty much from the bears.
Yeah, but she also said like, oh, you could have just asked. But hey, better late than never. And he asks his true wish. Will I find the one? My loved one. Is she out there? Is she real? And the crystal ball never lies, David. And it showed no one.
Well, no, it glowed and then it just stopped, and then he didn't see anything when it glowed.
Yeah.
And then that's when he got upset and he left.
Left crying.
And then she looks at the ball like, oh, I guess is some. Well, she was trying to be nice to him, saying, hey, so sometimes it's a lie.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Which I think in that moment, it was her, the fortune teller itself.
Who knows?
Because she said, whoever's at the crystal ball will show up, and she kind of showed up, like her reflection of it. That's just mine.
Well, that's probably the shine of the.
No,
crystal ball.
that's like foreplaying.
Well, we'll see.
Because she said after he left, he was like, oh, he's not really a bad dude, you know. Kind of like, oh, he's kind of cool. That's just me being positive.
Yeah.
For him. And yeah, Megami and Yuunya, they like, man, that guy's weird. Either way, let's be rivals. Let's be real rivals. But like, I feel like they finally like open up their friendship because.
But they're still rivals.
Yeah, Megami is like, if you want to just be friends, just ask me to be friends. We don't have to be rivals. It's just like, no, I am your rival. I'm gonna beat you at everything. She's like, oh yeah, you think so? And yeah, I think like their friendship / rivalness opened up more in this episode because they had to walk together because there's so many monsters in the village now.
Yeah, I wonder why.
The seal, man. The seal still hasn't been sealed. The unbroken seal.
Wonder why.
But yeah, that's KonoSuba. An explosion in this wonderful world. Another solid episode. We'll see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have My Star, also known as Oshi No Ko, episode 2. After that amazing opening
movie.
episode. Yes, movie.
And now's episode 1. I mean episode 2.
Episode 2. And we get to see them obviously being older, 16. And Ruby is so determined to be an idol. Follow her mother's footsteps. She would do anything to be an idol. And Aqua's just...
Yeah, Aqua is in a weird position right now because he doesn't know. I don't know. I'm confused whether what he wants to do.
He's being super overprotective of
Yeah.
Ruby because...
But his over idolizing of Io as well.
Yes,
Io.
of his
Ow.
mom.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even say his mom. He's always putting her at her actual, well, the name of the idol's name.
Yeah.
In general, yeah.
No, yeah. Because, hey, man, traumatic event and trying to seek vengeance will consume somebody. And it has consumed him throughout many years. And he won't stop until that killer is killed.
Yeah, but I feel like he's getting too into it to a point where he's becoming like the stalker in a way.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, he's getting like a little bit too like way too aggressive with this because he got to a point where he canceled on the sister getting a
call from the idol agency.
Yeah, where she was so excited to actually do it. She was disappointed, but she kept on going. I was like, go. I kept rooting for her, and then when that happened, I was like, and then what happened later, I was like, why would you do this? Let her have it. I get what you mean, but why do you keep doing this?
Yeah, man. He doesn't want to see her in the same footsteps as her mother.
Yeah, but I don't think
dying.
I know, but it is not always gonna happen. Like always. Hey, man.
I get where he's coming from. He's like, I don't want her to follow the same footsteps, and she is gonna do it. That's why they had the whole Strawberry Productions reboot the idol program.
No, not yet. Cause first she goes to that sketchy underground. Ruby goes to that sketchy. Oh, they give her a card.
She gets recruited.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, to see how that thing functions, and that's when Aqua, scouts one of the idols that does that type of business, and she says it's shady and no one's good. And,
she hates her.
It's not a stability job.
She hates everyone there too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shady connections, like sleeping with the idols and all this weird stuff. So yeah, that he got intel what's going on, and so that's when he brings up like, hey, I think we should reboot the idol program with Strawberry Productions, because I think they were just doing management programs.
Yeah, they weren't doing any idols. It's been a decade, of course, from the death itself. So they weren't doing.
And the manager's gone. We don't know where he went. So left in the hands of the wife. And
so she's in charge.
Yeah, and she's handling all this pretty well.
Yeah.
For a character who didn't want to do any of this.
Hey man, well she treats her as a daughter, and she'll do anything for her.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you want to be an idol? Then I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
I thought that was charming,
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Yeah. And I guess like he could kind of control that from that studio.
Oh yeah,
in a way.
It's kind of home.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you're gonna do this, I guess I'll also go to the same school that you're going to, which is like a high performance art school. And of course, my man Aqua's super smart, so he passes with flying colors.
Of course, him being a smart doctor.
Yeah. So they're both in the same school, and we encounter someone familiar.
The actress, the kid actor.
Yes, from last episode. And she's like, oh my God, look at you.
Aqua something. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, it's like, I can't believe you're here. This is crazy.
And it erupts, ends there. I was like, whoa. Caught me off guard. It felt like a drama out of nowhere. The one thing I found funny was the
mom?
the director and the
director's mom.
Yeah.
Oh man, she was hilarious.
Cause
I guess now.
No, well, the important, like when I was talking about the whole, Aqua himself is too into the idleness of the mom,
Yeah.
And our director's like, hey man, you be you, man. Stop relying or thinking of the past, and he was giving his speech pretty much.
Yeah, which
move forward on your
was getting interrupted by his mom, and how even Aqua says like, yeah, I would take your advice, but you're a middle-aged man still living at home. Doesn't have that much impact,
No, but you kind of get what he meant.
No. He even knew what he tried to mean, but he was like, I'm not gonna listen to that coming from you. It's like, damn, this man helped you through everything. He's still helping you. But
hey, but he got something through him.
Yeah,
that's what I think allowed him to like allow the sister to do the idol thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's still an Aqua's plan, so
yeah,
keep a close eye on that. And yeah, not like last episode we had a lot to talk about. Just this is an actual typical size anime episode. And we'll see where we go from here. I think we get the rest of the students and see how Ruby will continue on her idol journey.
Mm-hmm.
And will Aqua find the killer? Who knows? But with that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Hell's Paradise, episode 4. And yeah, our main man. And everyone basically who's still alive at the island now have to fight these deities, these monsters, ugly beings.
So, we also got the answer, the fact that the purple hair girl lives.
Yeah, she's not dead, but I guess we were both wrong.
Yeah. Because
she has this type of power to get stabbed, but not fatally wounded.
Yeah.
But yeah, she
has that kind of a magical thing that our MC has.
Oh, like his firepower?
Yeah, but she has her own kind of thing, since they're both ninjas from different locations.
Yeah. And it helps that she's super pretty.
Of course, you know.
Able to charm another Ashiman to
charm
join her.
Both of them.
Well, the fat one.
Yeah.
He was already assigned to her, but the Genji guy, who she killed the
well, they were using the prison dude as a experiment,
like a test subject of what these creatures effects were if they touched them or whatever.
I like the fact that I love the fact that in this episode, they're like, oh, this was Angelic Island kind of thing, but this is the reason why it's Hell's Paradise.
No, yeah. Like they kept saying, I was like, is this paradise? Like, nah, it's not paradise. This is hell.
This is hell.
Because of all these, especially the butterfly ones. That's just like the creepiest one. Because there's so many of them. When we saw last episode, a swarm of them flying out.
Yeah, and
it's so easy for them to like land on somebody and just stab them.
And then the terrifying thing is that these creatures talk too.
Yeah, it would just
like of course what they meant, it was murder sin.
Yeah, this is atone for your sins.
Yeah,
which like they even said like what they're supposed to be. They're like Buddhist, some other religions like mixing together.
Yeah,
that's why we got like a lot of weird imagery with Buddha statues like growing arms out of their bodies and stuff.
But they pretty much arrived in hell in a way.
Yeah, hell's paradise.
And they have to get the elixir, where I guess they need to team up.
There's a lot of teaming up in this episode. Obviously, Yuzu, she wants to team up with our main cast because she loves him. She has a,
but she's a liar.
Oh yeah, a manipulator. She's a Koyochi for a reason.
Yeah. And he pretty much is like, hey, I'm a ninja as well. So yeah, I know
what you're doing.
Don't lie to me. I already know.
Stop trying to do this to me.
Yeah, don't work.
I'm married.
See this ring? I got this ring on it, you know.
You feel like you should have put a ring on it.
But our girl is weak.
Yeah, that's why she has the two Ashimans with her. So we saw what Genji could do, but I wonder what the other guy could do.
No, but our main girl,
she fainted.
She fainted because she's weak.
I think it's just a lot of. It's just overwhelming.
No, she's weak for this island. They said it.
I feel
she's weak. She's weak.
Yeah. Like if any normal person would have been like, "Oh my god, this is a lot of fish.
This is not normal.
This fish with 6 hands is attacking me."
Everyone's bad in this island.
Yeah, and also
it's hell.
We also got to see the dragon, the one from last episode. What's his deal? Why he got sent there?
Oh,
it's pretty interesting.
He's an honorable man.
Yeah, he's an honorable man.
But when it came to when you say stuff to him, he gets mad.
Yeah, and chops down half your palace.
Yup.
I thought that was funny. I was like, and yeah, he sent his army after him, but I killed them all.
Pretty much.
He's pretty cool. I'm sad that he lost an arm, but a hand.
A hand, yeah.
And his bodyguard's pretty cool too. He's kind of like a scientist, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he likes this dissecting.
Yeah, and he has like a cool hook sword.
And then his needles as his weapons.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we see more of them because we got the next character was what was his name? Kobe?
Oh, the brothers.
The brothers, yes.
The brothers.
Which one of his brothers became so skilled to be an Ashiman.
Ashiman, yeah.
Yeah, he got to manipulate everyone in there to help his brother escape, and him being his bodyguard, and the two duos are trying to fight throughout this whole island.
And if anything, they're probably on their own in a way.
Yeah, I don't think
they're not teaming up with no one because they're gonna go for the elixir, and they're not gonna give the elixir to anyone.
Yeah,
because they want to be invincible.
Exactly, that's their game plan.
Yeah, so the brothers are in it for themselves because they got screwed over.
Yep. So
they want to take revenge on everyone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we haven't met the other three characters yet.
Yeah, who else has survived?
Yeah. And
they showed a glimpse of them.
Yeah. And then Guru, what's his name?
Who?
Our MC.
Oh damn. But yeah, our MC.
Ninja Boy. Yes, him. I really enjoy the fact that he even though he goes in psycho mode, his instinct still goes to his wife himself.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna ditch her, our other MC. He was like, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave her behind. She's weak, and I need this elixir so I could get out of here. you know, this island's too, like, she's weak in general, so I'll just let her to feed for the monsters, and I could go and survive. Because, you know, these monsters they were beating him up too.
Yeah, they're taking a good licking on Gabimaru, the Hollow Ninja.
And of course, weakness is not a good thing.
Yeah.
So he tried to escape, but he didn't escape. He saved their life.
Yeah. Which the wife would have approved.
Yeah. And of course, he was about to get slashed, but when the 3 people came over, they pretty much backed him up.
Genji saved them.
I love the little flashback too of the wife saying, "Hey, when someone does something nice to you, say thank you." And he said thank you.
Thanks.
I thought that was adorable.
Yeah. Hey, it's making him stronger, bro.
more human.
More human, no hollowness. But yeah, that was episode 4. Great episode. We got to see what these creatures could do. Terrifying. And
you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Our MC reminds me of Yakimaru from the other samurai show we saw.
Yeah. Damn, I'm forgetting the name. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you know how he's a demon.
Dororo,
yeah. Where he's a human. I mean, he's a monster in the beginning, and then he becomes human later on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. This is how I have that same vibe, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay. That's cool. I'm just enjoying the ride. I think this is the one anime I didn't expect to like so much, and it just came out of nowhere. And
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that a lot of people are agreeing with that. So, yeah, good times.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, I think we move on to the next anime. We have Ranking of Kings, episode 2. I didn't write the subtitle, but something treasure.
And this episode was after, what was it?
This is after Boji finally got trained by Despa, and they're going back to the kingdom.
The kingdom, yeah. The underworld kingdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's getting attacked by their brother. I think
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the journey, the little mishaps that happen throughout the journey.
You know what? I like this. I like how we're getting backstory within that season. You get me?
No, yeah. I think, which is unfortunate. The reason that this is not that successful in this season, it's just like if you love Ranking of Kings and if you want a little bit more of it, this is for you. You know.
Yeah, because you get more information on why Boji's this strong, and why he's you know, how do you say courageous, or what's that word? He's strong, you know.
Yeah,
the reason why
he's spiritually strong.
Yeah,
and he doesn't believe that everyone's evil that he meets, which is also his downfall sometimes.
Yeah,
which is explained in this first part of the episode of the guards are talking about like a creature around the desert that looks around, which scares both Kage and Boji, and they see this creature at first glance, and they happen to stumble upon these thieves.
This farm.
Yeah,
and they go into the house itself, and it was ransacked.
Yeah,
and they're like, "What happened here? Did the monster already attack?"
Yeah,
and he finds the family just pretty much huddled up,
scared, terrified.
And they thought the thieves were heroes.
Yeah. I was like, oh wow, great job. He's like, here. Well, I mean, they already rumbled through, but I'm glad you had that intimidating sword in front of you. Like, oh yeah.
It was funny too, because the family were like, no,
don't trust these guys. They're the ones. They're the monsters. Man, I'm so glad we have so much protection over here. No, but that's why I said earlier, like the whole like. That's his downfall. Like he's too trustworthy to people, and I'm glad the thief shows the real colors because they're about to steal Boji's clothes, man.
Well, no. At first he was like, "Hey, what is this little thing? Is this crown?" He steal his crown, and then he's like, "Hey, man, do you want to see my sword?" And he goes, "Which tried to slash Boji." I was like, "Whoa, man!"
Well, yeah, because they're trying to jack him.
Yeah.
His wealthy clothes.
But you know, him being sleek and quick,
Yeah.
he dodges them.
And it puts two and two like these aren't good guys.
Yep. He takes out his trust in
Fencing.
yeah, fencing
sword.
and a reaper, right? No, it's
Rapier.
rapier. Yeah,
Rapier.
he takes out one guy and then they just like surrender in a way.
No, they trick him.
Yeah.
They trick him and they hold the little girl hostage.
Yep.
Which is like, damn, now we're in a hostage situation. How we
Yeah, what can Boji do? He never went into this position.
He's never been in those shoes, so he's like, crap.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta listen to this guy now. And that's when Kage pulls a fast one. And which was pretty cool.
Oh, I like what happens too.
Because it's foreshadowing of the cactus earlier, how he could manipulate items or like things he eats and become it. So Kage turns into a cactus, shoots out 1,000 needles from Final Fantasy, and
Boji uses it to advantage too.
Yes, to use a needle as his temporary repair, and knocks out the main.
Yeah, because the villain told him to drop the weapon pretty much. Yeah.
So he drops he drops him, and the other bandit tries to leave, and Boji was not having that, bro. He was like, I'm getting this guy too.
Boji snipes the dude from a distance.
Yup.
And that's when our knights come in, our soldiers come in.
He was like, what the hell y'all doing? I was following you guys, wondering where y'all went. I was terrified. And I like the little side gag. It was like, oh man, our captain's sleepwalking again. He's a heavy sleepwalker, man.
Because they were wondering what the creature was.
And he was the creature.
Yeah. Because the other two soldiers like, oh, damn. They don't know.
They don't know.
Oh.
He is the wild beast.
Well, let's not say anything.
Yeah. It's not important.
Yeah. That was a funny part.
Yeah, I loved it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, then we get to the second part, where they go through a sandstorm and it's heavy. It's like a tornado kind of situation to like, try to hold ground, and yeah, things were not looking pretty. Boji flew off somewhere. To what?
Sand.
A lot of sand, very much sand, but they stumble onto an oasis.
Yeah, at first you thought it was an oasis. I busted out a mirage.
Yeah.
And then they were in it. I was like, oh, I guess it's like you were right. I guess it was a mirage. No, well,
for that moment, I guess.
Yes, to the very end, finally.
Yeah. But
it was a mirage.
They go to the oasis, and they stumble upon these
creatures, weird creatures.
Yes, very colorful creatures that
Dude, you know, they probably needed water, man.
They probably did.
They're too long in the desert.
You know what it was? It was like you know when Dumbo gets drunk and he's hallucinating. it was like that for everyone, because they're thirsty. You know, they're in a desert. You gotta expect that. It was just a trippy adventure.
Yeah, with these weird creatures.
Yeah, and which I did like. They did show up in the main story, which when they were like dancing with that weird Beast King.
Yeah,
like that giant spirit one does show up. So I was like, oh, okay, so there's a connection of where these creatures came from.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
And the fact that it was not. No, it was kind of real too.
Yeah, it was real.
Yeah.
And like the giant Tempest one is like the leader or something, because those are like a mother figure trying to get back its kid, and Boji and then would just try to hold.
Well, none of them knew anything. Like they didn't know what to do against this.
Oh, they can't even fight it.
Yeah, they couldn't even fight it.
It was kind of like a man eater just eating it.
The soldiers ran away.
Yeah, Boji's like, I don't know how to fight this. I've never seen this in my life.
But he put two to two together in a way, while the rest were pretty much running away.
Hopeless.
And Kage was like, just go, man, let's go. But he's like, they're probably family.
Yeah. But like, hey, he didn't know. So he's like, all right, let's see if this works. And like, bam, it worked. And that's when everyone got sucked up in the clouds, and
You know what? That the cloud monster was probably the spirit thingy.
No, it was.
Yeah, the creature from what you said, the second thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of them magically
Reappeared, right?
reappeared. Yep. After the mirage.
Uh-huh.
The supposed mirage. So it was an oasis / not an oasis.
Yeah, it was a mirage oasis.
Yeah.
It was an oasis for real, and then once they all left, it became a mirage.
Yeah.
And they continued back to the journey, and that's basically the episode.
Curious if we're gonna see that little guy again, I guess.
Yeah,
in the
true.
main story.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. But I feel like it's just gonna be wholehearted, like nothing major happening throughout this series run. So I wonder where we go from here. Because after this, once we get to the Kingdom, it's all serious.
Yeah.
when we try to fight Oken.
Like I said, I think we're gonna get into the brother. More of the backstory with the brothers.
Yeah. No, most definitely. So
maybe no Boji next episode. Who knows?
Whoa.
We're gonna get the 3 brothers.
That is
as
true.
children.
Yeah, that could happen.
Or teenagers. Who knows?
But that's it for Ranking the Kings side stories.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, it's just a great time.
I wish people watched it more, but since this is just kind of like in between season 1.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get to watch season 1 in general.
Yeah, it entices them to watch the actual first season.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't, what are you doing? I feel like
or get people to watch it.
Exactly. I feel like we're just preaching the choir about Ranking Kings.
Yeah.
But for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing show. But yeah, that was Ranking the Kings side quests. And with that being said, we move on to our last anime. We have the one everyone's watching, Demon Slayer season 3, Swordsmith Village arc, episode 2. And yes, just FYI, when the release of this podcast, we're unfortunately a week behind due to our scheduling, and
this gets recorded on Saturday, and it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday show over here in the States. So if you guys want us to keep up to date, let us know, and we'll try to find a way to have updated episodes of the Demon Slayer, like we did last season with this. So let us know, and we will happily do it. But until then, this is how we're gonna do it. But yeah, episode 2. We get to meet our Kotsu, the village, the swordsmith's kid, little kid that lives there.
Yeah, it was continuing from last episode.
Yes, and we also meet with obviously the Hashira, the apparently younger than Tanjiro, serious,
and the one that does not care about a weaponsmith in general.
Nah, he thinks they're scum and they're worthless, and they should praise to the almighty Hashira.
Yeah, because a weapon's just a weapon.
Yeah, it's not about the weapons, about the one that wields it apparently. And Tanjiro's not like that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
That was the most douchiest thing you could say, man.
No, most definitely.
You always rely on your blacksmith no matter what.
Like, it's not even that. It's like you just respect what you have and do your best to respect what people do to make Hashiras good,
Yeah.
But hey.
You're not the center of attention.
But hey, it makes sense since he is younger. It doesn't gravitate to him yet. So
either Tanjiro.
Yeah, so but the reason he was bullying the kid, he wanted the key to that I want to say automata.
Yeah.
Yeah. A very special automata which
it's really old.
Really old. I mean, freaking Edo period samurai like 30 years ago apparently. Oh, no, 300 years ago. Sorry. And it is very similar to what Tanjiro's dreams were.
And that's why you kind of got, I guess, your answer?
Kinda.
Yeah, so it's distant relative.
Yeah, it's a distant relative to Tanjiro in a way that he has the same bloodline or something.
Yeah. So maybe that is the what do you call it? The demon, yeah.
Maybe-
Maybe it's a distant relative. of
Maybe
his.
since demons live like vampires, they live
Yeah.
forever. It could be.
Yeah, cause
That would be cool.
yeah, cause Tanjiro is what like he's so they get memories from their like
Their
a
blo-
specific blood gets the
Like,
memories from
you know
your
what it is? Now that I really think about it,
what?
it's like Assassin's Creed.
Oh jeez. The Anonymous or
Yeah,
what was it called?
The Aminus or whatever.
Yeah.
The machine, like they go to tap into the bloodlines of their ancestors.
But it's him just like remembering like stuff that wasn't in his timeline, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So we're getting some time kind of thing on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we were confused.
And it makes sense why he's the number one upper rank demon too.
Yeah.
6-eye man. Hey, 6 eyes, 6 arms, his automata. That's a link there. But yeah, the reason he has 6 arms is because the sword master that they're trying to mimic was so fast that he needed a 6 arm to
Copy him.
copy his speed and power.
Of course, the guy, I mean the Hashira practiced with it, and he got done with it after he broke one arm.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, that was a good sparring section. You can throw away the sword, Tanjiro, because you're useless. And get out of my face.
Yeah, pretty much destroyed the arm, and they thought it was broken, but no.
Yeah. No, it was still functioning. It still had that spirit of the samurai sword master.
So now it's Tanjiro's time to practice.
Fighting the handicap automata.
Still strong.
Oh, yeah, he was working Tanjiro. Tanjiro was getting mollywopped.
But of course, you know, he was also getting, what do you call it? He was getting penalized. So every time he would lose against the thing,
he couldn't eat,
drink, water, nothing.
So he's at his wit's end.
Yeah.
Using every little source of energy he had.
Of course, you know, he remembers his smell. His smell-o-vision could see the movement of every swing of the swords. So he knows when one swings after the another. So I'm like, oh, okay, so his smell-o-vision comes into play now.
Smell-o-vision.
Because that's what it is. He's sniffing the movement.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Which, you know, got him the upper hand and wada!
Yep, he destroyed it.
Destroyed the head of the automata, which was a good thing.
Because that might be the weapon of his
future sword, maybe? Because
I meant as his ancestor, because the sword was old.
Yeah,
so
300 years old.
Yeah. So that might be his ancestor's
might be his
weapon.
Bloodline.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, like I said, Assassin's Creed, Desmond's hidden blade. If you get that reference, you guys are awesome. But yeah, that begs the question of how is this blade still usable?
Well, before we continue that, was that the blacksmith that fixes his blade?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, okay.
The one that shows up for Abrupt?
Yeah. He's like, oh, he's going to wake up. I'm gone.
I think it was his brother.
Oh, his brother?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, it could be. You might be right.
Yeah.
It might be.
Because he left abruptly. He didn't want to stay there because he was going to wake up.
Yeah, Tanjiro was going to wake up after getting knocked out.
Oh, but yeah, continue. My bad.
But yeah, since the Automata was defeated, he got the weapon. He got the reward of seeing this 300-year-old sword and see if it still has the moves, the power, the juice.
And he also wants the kid to
do it.
Continue his dream of succeeding his family line.
Yeah, because he wants to be also like a powerful warrior.
Yeah.
And actually, there was a powerful blacksmith who was a powerful warrior. I learned this in Fate.
Jeez.
But yeah,
he wants to train with him, right?
Yeah, he wants him to also get better and able to use a sword and prove that Hashira wrong. But hey, and he's to tell him to not quit his dreams. Don't be a quitter.
Them veins popped out of him, man.
Yeah, even though he's wearing a mask, he has so much emotion.
Yeah, you saw the emotional veins come out of the side of the mask.
Emotional anger, sadness. Awesome.
Yep.
That's why I love characters with masks. Cause you could, even though they're wearing a mask, you could just feel what they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope most shows could learn from that. Mandalorian. Anyway, or Halo. The Halo show. But yeah, that was Demon Slayer, episode 2. Hey, it was fun. It was a fun episode, especially after last episode, just introduction to everything and what's going on in this arc. And I wonder how powerful, or if it's usable, this 300-year-old sword, or does it need like some special ability to activate its full power? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
I think they just need to repair the hilt and get it started again. I feel like once he holds the weapon, because of course they didn't hold it. They just saw that he broke the automata and the head was gone and the sword was right there. So I'm curious if once he grabs it, he feels the power of whatever the sword is.
Yeah,
it's whether even if it's usable or not.
Yeah, because I completely forgot that Tanjiro still doesn't have a sword.
Yeah, no, that's why he came to this village.
Yeah.
Because he broke the sword.
And the sword he was using was the Hashira gave him.
Yeah.
The broken sword.
Yeah, the one that he told him that, hey, don't break my sword. Mm-hmm. Even though he didn't try to break his sword. It's just, some of these enemies are too strong in general.
Too powerful.
Yeah. That I had to break.
You should talk to the last Hashira. What happened?
Jeez.
Lost a hand. Anyway.
Someone lost the chest. I mean, a hole in their chest. He didn't come out right.
Hey, breathing technique, bro. Rengoku didn't do it. Right? Oh, I missed that card. But yeah, that's Demon Slayer, episode 2, and it's Demon Slayer. You guys know how it is. You're in for the ride. It still looks amazing and still holds that good quality of animation, peak animation.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, can't wait for next episode and see what they do with that sword. And with that being said, that wraps up the animes for this week, and that wraps up the podcast. No news this week. We just wanted to keep it kind of short this week, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, let us know if you guys want to keep it updated for Demon Slayer. We will try our best to be updated to that show. And yeah, just leave a comment. Tell us what you guys think of the podcast, all that fun stuff. Well, yeah, with that being said, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And we'll hopefully see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Lights.
Bye.